Okay, we'll start again, shall we? Let's see if we can actually get a stream out without some real severe technical issues just completely ruining it. So yeah, I'm really sorry guys about the technical issues and the problems with my internet tonight. It seems that every 15 minutes I have a problem with it. I had an electrician here today and he was messing around with all different things, turning off all the electric, opening up the consumer unit, messing around with that. But it's nothing to, I don't think it's to do with that. I think it may be coincidence, but I've never had any issues with my router. The cable does look like it's been pulled a little bit. I think it's been pulled. I think that's when it fell off the cabinet. But so the router I've got in here actually goes into the other router in the house. So I'm not sure what the issue is. I really don't know what the issue is, but yeah, hopefully you can hear me and hopefully everything's looking okay at the moment. I just wanted to talk about the Man United game very quickly. It's absolute shambles. Our best team lost the game, and how that wasn't a penalty towards the end of the game, I have absolutely no idea. The goalkeeper completely is nowhere near the ball. By the way, full disclosure, if you didn't know, I'm a United fan. And I do like Onana. I do like the look of him. But that was absolutely shocking. That decision to not give that penalty. I absolutely do not understand that. If that had been the other end, if that had been Rashford, instead of Jose Sarr went into Rashford like that at the other end, I'd be screaming for a penalty. And the fact that they didn't even get him to look at the screen, I just can't understand it. It's shocking. Really, given the benefit of the doubt to the goalkeeper, I understand that, but he was nowhere near the ball and he went straight into the defender, and I'm disgusted with that. Like I said yesterday, VAR did well, but today I felt that they definitely let the Wolves team down on that one. I feel United got away very lucky in that game. They got away very lucky, purely for the fact that Wolves could not finish their dinner. Very, very fortunate to not to draw or lose that game, and I'm very worried about the season really now. Casemiro was completely anonymous for large parts of the game. He was out of position. He was leaving so much space. Is it Cunha, I think, for Wolves, just running through the middle, and Bruno Fernandes as well, just completely just not closing down the space. And it was just like a massive, like for the large parts of that game, you could literally see like a massive open area in the midfield for the Wolves players to just run into. I'm shocked, really. I'm absolutely shocked. I think Garnacho, even though, I know he got subbed like in the, the 67th, 70th minute, whatever it was, I can't remember now, but I felt like he offered more than Sancho when Sancho came on. Sancho just, at least Garnacho goes at the, he'll have a shot. Okay, they were wasteful shots. They were wide. He hit a defender a few times, but at least he doesn't do what Sancho does and run down the left-hand side, turn back and then pass it back to Luke Shaw. And then there's no move. There's literally nothing. I want to say Wan-Bissaka had a good game. Lucky to not get a booking. Did he get booked? I don't think he got booked. Varane got the goal, so I could say he was average large parts of the game. I think the United defence were very shaky, primarily because they were just getting exposed left, right, and centre. Like Scuffy says, Cunha and Semedo just absolutely ripping them apart. It's just problem with Wolves is they just don't have prolific strikers. If they had someone at the top that could just put the ball in the back of the net, like no messing, just completely clinical, completely like selfish and just wants to go for goal. I think Wolves will be a brilliant team. I don't know what to think of the next week's game, Tottenham away at Tottenham. If we play like that, we're gonna get beaten. Yeah, I don't think like that's not a top form. That is not a top 4 candidate team. What we saw tonight. That is worrying. And Ten Hag is going to know that no one pulled their socks up and put in a shift. Onana made some great saves. But guys, who thinks that should have been a penalty? Like, let me know in the chat if you thought that should have been a penalty at the end. I do not know. Like, as a neutral, you've got to think that's a penalty, right? As a United fan, you've got to think we were very, very lucky. Like, really, really lucky. Like I said, if Jose Sarr does that to Rashford on the other end of the field, I'd be going mental. Absolutely mental. Martinez came off because you got a yellow card, I believe. Just a really crazy game. I was watching it. I was thinking, United will come into this game. Wolves have started off okay, and then obviously we had issues with the stream. Second half, I thought, I'd sit down and watch this game. Hopefully, United get into the game. Made some substitutions. Mason Mount. Mason Mount. I'm not sure where he fits in. I'm not sure. I'll bear with. I don't know if we're going to have some issues. Like, if the connection drops, with the stream, I'm literally going to just go off. I'd see that I lost connection then for a second. I'm very angry with this internet. I don't know what the issue is, but Gav P says definitely a penalty. I can't believe VAR didn't think the same. That was akin to wrestling. Just mistimed. Like, he just came out and mistimed he misjudged everything and just clattered into the defender. And I'm just like, that's going to be a penalty. Like, when I was watching it, I was thinking, oh no, VAR are reviewing it. This is going to be a penalty. He's going to call him to the monitor. And when the commentator said check complete, I was thinking, that's shambolic. Like that. I can't defend Onana. I can't defend him. I mean, if I could find anything to defend him, it was the fact that at least he didn't punch him in the face. Like, the arms went over the shoulders of the player and he clattered into him. Like, it's almost like his chest hit the head of the player. Like, obviously, if when you see the keepers coming out and they like with a punch, they try and punch the ball and they smack the player or they palm someone in the face. I can't even say that. Like, you can't even defend it. Like, he was nowhere near the ball. Like, you can't put any sprinkles on it. It was a penalty. He could have saved the point. Yeah, he could have saved the pen. Yeah, he was on fire tonight. To be fair to him, he was saving some good shots. So, I with my team, guys. I'm like, I don't know about you guys, but I didn't feel that Rashford didn't look up to it for me. The couple of opportunities that he had to burst into the box, I think that he was slow and he was indecisive. And I mean, it was almost like it was contagious across the team, to be honest. Slow, indecisive play across the whole midfield. I'm going to call it. I don't know if I feel confident owning any Man United attackers. If I had Bruno Fernandes in my team, and if I had, Rashford, which I do, it's a bit too early, I know, to make decisions, but like, I'm a little bit worried, guys, after that performance about what United are going to see next week against Tottenham. I've got issues to deal with. I've got De Bruyne to deal with. So 61 points. Shocking, really. Luke Shaw, by the way, should have got a bonus point. He was putting in some blocks, wasn't he? He put in some really good blocks tonight. But again, he got a yellow card. Why did he get a yellow card? Because Garnacho played him an absolutely shocking hospital pass. and he had to go in to try and stop, the Wolves countering on the break. And yeah, if it wasn't for Garnacho giving him that horrible ball, I think Shaw would have been on the bonus points tonight.